And a 32-year-old man is in jail this morning following a violent crime spree that left 2 people dead near TPC Sawgrass and sparked a multi-county manhunt. Action News' Jack Zion Dakota joining us live from Ponte Vedra Beach, where all this started. Zion, the sheriff's office tells us that they are not releasing the name of the victims right now.
And that's because it's still an active investigation, according to police. Chandler, you know, if you're like me and you woke up this weekend to the news that 2 people were shot and killed here in St. Johns County near TPC Sawgrass, it came as so much of a shock, especially because this is a county where up until last week there were no homicides for almost over a year. I want you to get a live look at where that incident went down over the weekend. This is the Walgreens here on Palm Valley Road and A1A North. Deputies said that they were called around 10:30 p.m. on Friday after multiple reports of shots fired. Investigators identified the suspect as 32-year-old Christian Barrios of Jacksonville. Deputies say the shooting appears to be connected to a domestic situation and that Barrios knew the victims. Barrios allegedly ran from the scene and crossed into the nearby TPC Sawgrass property. Following a multi-agency search, deputies say he stole a car and was later spotted in a rural area of Nassau County. Deputies forced the car off the road, but Barrios ran into the wood and evaded deputies until he was captured Saturday morning. Up until a fatal shooting in Silverleaf last week, St. Johns County had not had a homicide since mid-2024. At a press briefing, Sheriff Rob Hardwick was noticeably upset that this happened in the county, especially since the suspects in both cases were not from St. Johns County.
It makes me sick to my stomach, but he picked the wrong county. He'll be held accountable in St. Johns County.
Barrios has a long criminal history with domestic violence, drugs, and grand theft on his record. He's now facing 2 counts of first-degree murder along with burglary, possession of a firearm, and grand theft of a motor vehicle. For local coverage you can count on in Ponte Vedra Beach, Zion Dakota, Action News Jax.
Times 5:34. Some Georgia teens are no longer